man. Talos is the true god of man, ascended from flesh to rule the realm. Spirit. The very idea is inconceivable to our elven overlords. Sharing a heaven.
Let's see here. I have a letter here for you.
I understand.
Looks like that's it. Gotta go. What?
What do you need, my friend? Of course. Take care of yourself.
The way the Nords here talk about battle. Don't know why they don't build themselves an arena. This city's as good a place as any. They say Yorland Greymane crafts weapons that can make heroes out of beggars. I'd like to see him turn Embry into a Dragonborn. Whiterun. If I never saw Dragon's Reach again, it'd be too soon.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Gotta go.
An ass man who said, "Let me show you the power of Talos
Divine smile on you, friend. Yes? It would seem so.
Just remember, everything's better bloody. Just leave me all the food. Let's go.
So rise up, children of the Empire. Rise up, Stormcloaks.
Shiny trinkets for
Chops
your
and steaks fit for a Jarl.
Come and see my selection of the
crafted
finest
by the
quality
great
meats.
Aorlan, Remain himself.
Welcome to Bellathor's General Goods. Welcome indeed.
Right! Right! We keeps it safe. Oh yes, secret stash. No peeking!
I assure you, I'm
Just
prepared to
leave me
make
all the
any
food.
deal.
Let's go.
I'd even buy one of your relatives. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Do come back.
What do you need? Just leave me all the food. Let's go.
Everything's for sale, my friend. You need visit no other shops today.
Let me know if you see anything you like. Ah, how much? What are you hunting? Never mind. I don't want to know. Thank you very much for your business.
Good to see you. Take a look. Good luck out there.
Keep walking.
This
Doesn't concern you, friend.
And here we go! Not fair! Witness me!
Killing you will make for an excellent start.
I hold over now!
Time to die, hero!
We hear the pitter-patter! Don't they worry? They eat tonight!
It's so much easier to run when you're dead.
I can smell your shame.
Dead! Dead! No, that's what you want, huh?
I drink your milkshake!
You aren't the first. You won't be the last.
Ah, that's it? That's all you've got? You're a fool to fight me. Can't wait to count out your coin. Come on, come on! Fire Eastman! Won't get away with that!
They say Skyrim belongs to the Nords. Mostly Nords say it. But I say it belongs to whoever has the biggest hammer. Yeah? Just leave me all the food. All right, then.
We can smell their feet! Closer! Closer! Open now! We hear the bitter batter! Don't they worry? Points again! I'm gonna wear your eyes as a sock! mean fish thumper again! They eat tonight! Well, something.
What do you need?
Ride! Ride! Oh! Oh! Give it! Give it!
Bandits! Better keep up, friend. Wouldn't be right hoarding all the fun for myself. When I was in the dungeon, a bunch of the guards used to torture the prisoner in the cell next to mine. Wasn't right. Wasn't fair. Let's go.
Hail, friend. Ah, but you look tired. You've never had it. But enough talk. Come. Cheers, my friend.
Why is that?
Need something?
Again! I drink your milkshake! What more?
Fighting styles often come down to build. You got arms like a clanfiar, then you got no range with a weapon, but you're quick with a shield.
There's been word of some trouble nearby. I probably shouldn't tell everyone who asks. This is important business, you know. Huh. Thanks for wasting my time.
Good day.
Naughty! Frog is here!
Cannot even conceive of the power I wield.
Will break!
Suffer at my hands.
Yes, my mistress. What is your bidding?
I'm hungry. Maybe today I'll try something new. Like a vegetable or something. Buried under an avalanche of meat.
I feel wonderful. Just like every night.
Take this and hold on to it. I'll be back for it later. I'll pay you good. No time to talk. Snitch or double-cross me and I'll kill you. I mean it. You're pushing your luck!
Is there something I can do for you? It would seem so.
Do yourself a favor and don't have children. They're good for nothing at all.
You look like you've seen your share of... I want to be in it. He says he... His name is Morale. Thank you. I can't stand the thought of being trapped in this village for the rest of my days.
I'm going to track down that thief and murder him.
If you're thinking of setting up... Have you... We were as close... See... There are no secrets here, my curious friend. Our prosperity is simply the result of hard work, good fortune, and the blessings of the gods. Take care now.
Come on in. Just stoked the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Ah! Oh, you frighten me, traveler. You shouldn't just greet someone unexpectedly. About time. Make it quick. No, this was before, but as one of the less talented sisters, I was tasked mostly with retrieving supplies from the city. It happened on a Morndas. I was traveling on the road west to Helgen when pearls of snow began to pelt my brow. I no sooner blinked when the snowstorm came thundering from above, except there was a piece of black crouched further down the road, a woman wearing a hooded robe, holding a small child. Indeed, I swore an oath to Ulfric Stormcloak, my brothers and sisters, but my oath to the gods came before this menial task. I called out to her. I was relieved when she stood up, but the relief was short-lived. She scurried off into the forest. It was no place for a child. The sun was dimming, and in the winter, the night is as fast as it is long. The air was cold, but not the kind of cold that pimples your skin. No, this cold was raw enough that you could feel it pass through your teeth, even when your mouth was closed. As I said, no place for a child. The one place every Nord child in Helgen fears. A Hagraven's nest, but it isn't Hagravens that made this story. It was Nord men and women, telling tales to get their children to pray to the Nine. The story went that if you forgot to pray, Arkay would send Hagraven to snatch you from your bed. Children were told that all the witches that hunt Orphan Rock were once boys and girls like them. As a young woman grown, I've long since outlived such juvenile tales, but my hand couldn't help but reach for my weapon. Darkness set in. I bit my lip, trying to keep my focus on the woman and the child. I followed their tracks through the narrow passageway formed by the rock, but when I came out on the other side, the trail had vanished. I found myself standing in a plot of followed dirt, empty save a rock marker. I called out again to the woman, but there came no answer. Then I called out once more, and then came a reply. It was a knock, like knuckles rapping against a door, and with each knock, the noise grew louder. No, not louder, closer. I swiveled around, and in my panic I dropped my mace. It wasn't until I'd reached for it that I saw it. The snow jumping off the dirt, as if the knocking wasn't coming from behind me, but beneath. Higher and higher, until it was right under my feet. And that's when the clouds shifted, and the moonlight lit the marker in front of me. It wasn't a rock marker. It was a grave marker. I did what any sane Nord would have done. I ran. When I got back to the camp, the quartermaster demanded to know where I'd been and what had happened to the supplies. In truth, no explanation would suffice. It's just as well, because even I can't explain what was under my feet that night. That's what I told my brothers and sisters back at the camp. They too thought it was an excuse for not retrieving the supplies. It didn't help that I was known for telling stories by the campfire. To them, this was just another tale I had cooked up like a chef makes beef stew. There's a lot of tales parents tell their children to get them to eat their greens or pray to the divines. One of them is the story of the Hagraven of Orphan Rock. They used to say if you didn't pray to the Nine, Arkay would send the old hag to kidnap you in your sleep. The witches of Orphan Rock are said to be the grown-up versions of all the children who forgot their supper-time prayers. As a young woman grown, I've long since outlived such juvenile tales, but my hand couldn't help but reach for my weapon. Darkness set in. I bit my lip, trying to keep my focus on the woman and the child. I followed their tracks through the narrow passageway formed by the rock, but when I came out on the other side, the trail had vanished. I found... No. It wasn't a rock marker. I did... In truth, no explanation would suffice. It's just as well, because even I can't explain what was under my... Is that what it was? I'm not sure, but I wouldn't put it past me. No, I'll starve to death first. I am a daughter of Skyrim. I don't fear death. I fear fear. And spiders. But everyone's afraid of crawlies. Maybe, but it's not as if I don't work for what he gives me. Sweeping, washing, and giving... And if a customer gets fresh, I can wield my mace better than any broom. Oh, lots of things, although they usually happen at night. And when I'm alone. But I can't take that chance of them happening when others are around. I'd go out and help Redlith pick out cabbage heads. Then maybe Ragnar will ride by, still making the journey to Whiterun as the Headless Phantom. Or maybe I'd visit Rorik's manor, and that bear he has mounted on his wall will come alive and reach down and bite him. Even here there are times I feel like my presence is a danger. Sometimes when I look up at the animals mounted above Milwaukee, I see the eyes move, as if someone were looking at me from behind them. It's always been a part of me. You see, my mother told me that I nearly died in childbirth. As a result, part of my soul was close to the void, and the wandering dead were drawn to me in their confusion. Yet, she told me not to worry. As long as my heart was full of life, it would fill that empty part of my soul and ward off the dead. Her advice was unnecessary, as a child's spirit is as stout as Shore's bones. It wasn't until I was a girl of 12, my heart broken by a boy I loved, that at first I yearned for death. Yes, I thought he loved me, but I was nothing but a toy for his amusement. It cut deeper than any sword, and hurt me more than any loss I could ever experience as a woman. Funny as it is to say, there is nothing more emotionally wrenching than a young girl experiencing her. I wanted to die more than anything, and our case saw fit to grant my wish. Indeed, that night, as I lay in my bed, the air was so cold, and even in the middle of the sun's height, I huddled under the covers, trying to stave off the cold. I had reached a point where I felt I could sleep, when I heard it. The breathing. No matter how much... Then came the sound of footsteps walking to my door. I was about to go into shock when I heard my mother's voice. I leapt out of bed and ran to the door, flinging it open, and there she was. My mother, holding a candle, and standing over her shoulder was a wraith. My mother was a servant, and had yet to finish her duties to our lord. The boy who broke my heart was the nobleman's son. I didn't. I did what my mother always told me to do. I wanted to live, then more than any other time, as 2 lives were on the line. And it worked, until I became a Stormcloak. I think all that talk of dying and going to Sovngarde brought it all back. And I huddled under the covers. I leapt. My mother, holding a candle, and standing over her shoulder. I suppose it... I asked Mara for her to bless my mother. I huddled under the cover. My mother, holding... Yes. It's the very same feeling that brought the wraith to my bed. My willingness to die. And it was my desire to live that warded it away.
If you need a meal or... My son? Eric? What about him? Did something happen? Is he all right? But the world is a... What's more, he's got no armor. I'll have to save up the money for it. I cannot deny the truth. Don't tell Eric that I've changed my mind. I'll see about borrowing some money in Whiterun for his armor.
An inn. Food for the thirsty.
If you're thinking of setting up to farm, You picked the right
This
place.
is a temple.
Until next time.
Did you have any luck talking to my father? I can't thank you enough, friend. I hope you'll come. Maybe we can swap stories about our adventures over a mug of ale at the inn.
Listen to me, stranger, and listen well. The Khajiit caravans are not to be trusted. Sanyon says betrayers shave their rear ends to resemble the Nord ones they are fond of licking. But Zajira, she is loyal to the Talmud. Her rear end is not shaved. Blight? Zajira does not know what kind of skooma you are having, but she would like you to share.
Dark in here.
The saviors brought back the moons to elsewhere. The Eight have crowned them the true rulers of Tamriel. Zajira tells them where to hunt the night. They are traitors. No, not traders, traitors! They sell wares and weapons to the worshippers of the false god. It seems the stranger's ears are full of yarn. They are not traders, they are traitors. Betrayers, backstabbers, infidels, dogs. He is a Talmud agent and Zajira's friend. She sends him Sanyon. The saviors get stronger and Zajira gets a skooma. Everybody wins. Everyone dies. The skooma has told Zajira as much. Zajira did not say this. That is the meat talking. Zajira thinks now she is convinced your skooma is better than Sanyon's. You must bring more. Zajira will do whatever you please. Oh no. You may see them on the road. It is Zajira's job to find the parties and keep the skooma. You alright? But Zajira does not care what Madran says. It is not wrong to surrender. Yes, she told him it wouldn't. Do you not know? Oh, Zajira is for it. She wakes up clutching. Why? Do you have some? That is not our son. Then I beg you, go. Then they can meet Talos in the next world, where he is just another man scratching. Zajira agreed. Zajira does not like killing so much, but as she is, she is waiting for her to leave the inn and contact her fellow Talos worshippers. Zajira has waited a very long time. Moons guide you.
Speak, of course. For that price? Sure.
They say Skyrim. I say it belongs to whoever has the biggest hammer.
Those rebels think they can best us.
Well, something.
Those fools are actually fighting. My money's on the big one. Enough!
Another day, another victory. I'm telling you, I heard it. Howling.
Take a look.
Good day.
What do you need? Just leave me all the food. Let's go.
You've been seen in the company of the...
Take a look.
Good day. I...
Who you think I am and I don't care. Leave me alone.
I don't have time for this foolishness. Now come along quietly and we won't have to get rough. Brother, I think she's telling the truth.
I'm
What
not
are we
going
going
anywhere.
to kill
Now
today?
back off before I do something drastic.
She doesn't have the scar.
Imperial Stormcloaks.
You're right. We've made a mistake.
So many
now
choices.
move along before that mouth of yours
So
gets you into
hard to
trouble.
choose.
Next time you're looking to pester someone, make sure it's the right person. Foreigners. What a nuisance. They thought I was some other Red Guard woman. They just wouldn't leave me alone. I hope they get lost in the wilderness.
come along. No more stops. We need to find our way to Solitude.
Why are we even going to a wedding at this far-flung end of the Empire, anyway?
I told you, it's the wedding of Victoria Vici, an extremely well-connected merchant.
Need something? It would seem so. Looking for my husband, Nazim? Check the Jarl's backside. That's usually where he stuffs himself these days.
You've been seen in the company of the companions. That's an honorable path you're on, friend. God's blessings on you.
They say Yorland Greymane crafts weapons that can make heroes out of beggars. I'd like to see him turn Ember into a dragon.
Hey, watch it.
May we truly reach enlightenment and deserve our praise.
My poor Fralia think Thor... The Skyforge? Aye, my clan fathers have worked it since the first Grey Manes came to Whiterun. Skyforge steel is all the companions will use, for good reason. Are you blind, girl? I'm a blacksmith. Any halfwit could see that. Gods be praised. It's an honorable craft. I'll show you what I can. Vines watch over you. We Grey Manes got just as... It's an honorable craft. I'll show you what I can.
The latest recruit, right? Wait, is that right?
Too warm, no no more cozy! Away! Already!
The way the nerds
Away!
here talk about battle. Don't know why they don't build themselves
Keep your
an
distance
arena.
unless... I can.
City's as
It
good
might
a
save
place
your
as
life.
any.
Until next time.
I've been tending to the war. Of your Vasker for as long as I can remember.
I breathe now in royalty and reshape this land which is mine. I do this for you, Red Legions, for I love you.
Fish and fowl. Treat yourself and your kin to a choice cut of steak.
Need supplies?
And a rack of ribs.
See Bellathor at his store. Sleazy little man, but he has good stock.
Shiny trinkets for your good lady, all crafted by the great Aorlan, Amen himself.
Chops and steaks fit for a Jarl. Come and see my special.
Bits and baubles for sale, all crafted by the best blacksmith in Skyrim.
Welcome to Bellathor's General Goods. Welcome indeed. I'd even buy one of your relatives if you're trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. do come back.
I've been looking for you. Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Gotta go.
How's it going? Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Good luck out there.
Got something for just about everybody in here? Give a holler if you have any... Ah, how my... An archer, eh? I've got just what you need. Thank you very much for your business.
It's always good to see the finest weapons and armor. Good luck out there. How's it going? Take a look.
Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything. Hello, friend. This looks good. You put time into your blades, they'll serve you well when you need them. This looks good. You put time into your blades, they'll serve you well when you need them. Good to see you. The finest weapons and armor. Thanks for the business.
Another quiet day, I hope.
This should be good. A fight! Do your worst. Nothing. I'm gonna wear your eye out as a Damn them! Damn them all to hell! Again, always with the angels! Don't they worry? Hasta la vista, Pinsay!
Fighting styles often come down to build. You got arms like a clanfiar, then you got no range with a weapon, but you're quick with a shield.
Wonder where your eye holes has a sock! What now? Down the blood road! Across the sea!
Hello? Are you lost?
Hello? Can I help you? Yes, I suppose it's not something you see very often in Skyrim, is it? Where I come from, they're very common. Valenwood, all the way to the south. What about you? Are you from here? Oh, I should have figured as much. Forgive me. Do you know Skyrim very well? I see. I don't suppose you're in need of a traveling companion, are you? I could use someone to show me around this cold, unfamiliar place. I'm a very good archer too, so I could watch your back in return. What do you say? Excellent. I'm looking forward to it. My name is Ari, by the way. It's nice to meet you. Lead on.
When I was in the dungeon, a bunch of the guards used to torture the prisoner in the cell next to mine. Wasn't right. Wasn't fair.
What? Of course. All right. Okay. Gotcha.
Did you see a dog out there? Oh well. The blacksmith is offering a reward for a dog he saw on the road. I guess I'll stay on the lookout. Keep your nose clean while you're here, outsider.
Yes, my friend? Yes. Please remind me. Did you say you were born in Valenwood? I see. I never expected I'd meet someone like me in Skyrim. It's nice. I feel very fortunate to have met you. I was wondering, do you miss Valenwood? Me too. Do you ever think of going home? I understand. I hope you get the opportunity to go back someday soon. How can I help? This armor is amazing. It's so light and flexible, yet I feel completely protected. I don't know. I suppose I'm feeling a little homesick. Don't get me wrong, Skyrim is really beautiful in its own way. But it's not Valenwood. I can't go home. I'd rather not get into that right now. Maybe I'll explain some other time. Thank you for asking, but I don't know. I just really miss the lushness of the forest, the secret rivers, and the gentle evening sun. Yes? Ephraim's blessings. Falkreath's forests feel different. I sense spirits here very similar to those at home. Step lightly and stay alert.
One of the Nords I killed in the arena is buried here in the cemetery. Although, I guess you could say that about pretty much any cemetery.
Why you?
Not sure I understand the question. We have garrisons throughout all the provinces of the Empire. Our mission... Skyrim's days are darkening. You mean Ulfric's so-called Stormcloak Rebellion?
Good to see you. Ah, it's you. Yes, well, now we'll see if the stories about you are true. There's a group of bandits in my hold that I may have had a few discreet dealings. The cut they were giving me was good. My uncle Den, he now serves us honorably. Difficult? Being a Jarl could hardly be simpler. Difficult? I'm a Jarl. I eat the most succulent meat, drink the finest ale, and hunt with the best hounds in the hold. Good to see you. Finally, someone useful is around.
Can you hear the way the...
All this standing around is rubbish. We should be taking the fight to the Stormcloaks.
hungry.
Hasta la vista! Say!
The vegetables.
Okay, fish the buck again! I'm gonna wear your eye holes! Points again! They eat tonight! I drink your milkshake! Not fair!
All right, then.
What? All right. I'm glad to see you. All right. Of course. Ifre's blessings.
Yeah? Just leave me all the food. What? Oh.
Your eyes catch my gullet! Fine! Fine! Strong play horsey yet again! No! Fine! Fine! Strong play horsey yet again!
Oh. My shadow. I don't have time for this.
Don't they worry? Throw one more!
Here we go again.
Again, always with the angles! Aisles open now! Well, something.
How can I help? Okay. All right. Of course. Gotcha.
They say no one survives the arena. Fighters like me, we die 2 deaths.
With the angles!
Are you finished ogling the grotesque? I'm one of the afflicted. Returning to Kesh could tell you more. I just want out of Skyrim as quickly as possible.
Friend. Why's that?
Ah, but you look tired. Come, share a... cheers, my friend. May your adventures find you fame and fortune.
Again! Mr. Boss! Again! Run once more!
What are we going to kill today? Forsworn, Imperial, Stormcloaks. So many choices. So hard to choose.
I'm glad to see you. All right. Okay. Understood.
They say Skyrim belongs. To the Nords. Mostly Nords say it. but I say it belongs to whoever has the biggest hammer.
You have something to say? Well, save your breath. The way I see it, you don't have much more of them left. Talk is for cowards whose blades say nothing. A son of Cloud Ruler Temple named me the Desert Fang. The Thalmor know me as Des Courier. To you, I am simply Savashni, the Khajiit who spared your life. Akaviri, forged in a dragonland, is a sword and armor of the blades, sworn to the service of the true Emperor. But know this, my sword serves no one. You could be Tiber Septim reborn, and I'll still send you back to the Divines with your head in your arms. You think on who they were, and not who they are. The Blades are a group of bandits, rogues and traitors. Most of all, they are fools. Fools who couldn't see past their own weakness. Like parasites who cling to the lion's mane. The weak must ally with the strong, and pray they aren't flicked off by the stroke of its tongue. It makes no difference whether this Titus Mead is of dragon blood or Skeever, just that his army stands between them and the executioner's axe. If the Blades weren't fools, they would measure their emperors by where they seat their Thalmor guests. At the table, or on a pike. A dragon roosts in the hills to the south. Having just gained life, it's not eager for death, and avoids my steel. True. The one I killed to gain this armor was indeed a blade, a master of the dual sword technique, and my mentor. He was a man of 40 years, and I no older than a dozen. When I first bested him in single combat, yet he was still my better, and our bodies would never be at an age where I could prove otherwise. At 16, my mentor had exhausted his use to me in terms of body. I would have granted him death right then, if not for the secrets his mind guarded. The Way of the Nine. Stances and techniques derived from the teachings of the Divines. That was his legacy, and his gift to me, his only pupil. But only when I was ready. A phrase thrown around by masters of all disciplines who wish to teach their pupils the value of patience. What I wasn't ready for, and never would be, was religious nonsense with which he dressed the art of the kill. Now as I enter my prime, I search for the lesson that escaped into the void when we last crossed our blades. Fool, your wits display the emptiness of your mind. It was my mentor himself who stated the stance of Arche was one passed on through death. Yet it's possible, as Arche governs life and death, that it was a test of one's scruples, and in killing him, the technique is lost to eternity. Yet if I hadn't struck the killing blow, then I myself would be lost to the void. And that's a trade only imbeciles like you would find worthy. You will understand little of what I speak, and much of it is of no practical use, but facile metaphors tossed around by a dying man. But I will enjoy watching your brow twitch in confusion as I pass his words on to you. Take, for instance, Debella, the god of beauty. The stands of Kynareth, both blades pointed upward toward the sky, power sacrificed for stealth. Just as we know not from where the rain falls, the blade's vertical position masks its angle and its target. The embrace of Mara. Both blades held out horizontally to create the illusion of an opening. Love too can be a source of bait. In this case, the love of blood. And Mara's blades close faster and hold tighter than any trap. Akatosh, the dragon god of time. And what's battle but timing? No different than a bard's tune. Dance to the beat of a throbbing heart. The stance of Akatosh is an offensive position, a series of flurries that disrupt one's timing and rhythm. It's designed to stagger an opponent and end the fight quickly. But should you fail, you will fall to your own exhaustion. Standar's Mercy, the only technique of the 9 that utilizes a single blade and a single cut. As two warriors pass on the road, the blade is drawn from the scabbard and returned in a single motion. 20 paces later, a red gash will appear on the victim's neck, no thicker than a cat's hair. 30 paces later, and the gash will form a crescent as pearls of blood trickle from the wound. 50 paces, and the line has run full circle, the blood dribbling onto his collar. The victim reaches for his neck, and upon touching it, his head topples over. So 51 paces, traveler, from where you stand. That's where you can exhale. Julianos teaches that from one thing. Know 10,000. Study closely what is distant and look from a distance at what is close. Bah! Garbled poetry and peasant wisdom. Unnecessary layers of depth that belies what is the simplest of all truths. It is easier to kill a one-armed foe than one with 2 arms and a sword. The stance of Julianos is designed to disarm, quite literally, in fact. The tip of the blades nearly scraped the ground, sweeping upward to catch the crook of the elbow where the joints meet and the flesh is exposed. Talos. Mortal man ascended to the divines. The front foot faces the opponent, just as Talos faced the armies of men. The back foot faces the rear to the invisible plane of the 8. 2 swords, pointed north and south, forwards and backwards in an open stance. If you only see the mortal man, you'll neglect the hidden divine. She stands nude, arms raised, cupping a golden flower, pouring cool water over her supple breasts. But here beauty is artifice. The stance is seduction. The blade raised in the right hand glints like the midday sun, bewitching your eyes while its partner lies in the grass. Zenithar. Right foot. When braced together, 2 blades are as resolute as any shields, and the winds of Zenithar, with a shift for those who labor. And it snowed that night when it should have rained. My mentor looked at the sky and said Kynareth was all out of tears. And I said, Kynareth does not cry for fools. We drew our swords and dashed through the trees, our feet rapping against the snow. The night before I had chosen my stance. While most would use the flurry of Akatosh, the technique is too violent. I could kill my mentor and lose sight of the very thing I sought to learn. And in the spiritual sense, the father does not come before the son. It was the defense of Zenithar that shielded me from his attack. If I saw both his blades as swords and not shields, I could parry, if not kill. Our blades clashed, but made no sound, muffled by the snowstorm. His swords came at me from all directions, but I kept my eyes on his feet. Or more precisely, the tracks he left in the snow. There was a pattern there, if only I had more time. To Akatosh, I went for the flurry and the kill. Yet when I saw his blade rise to the block, I hesitated, only to see that very blade run me through. It was then that he revealed the true essence of the technique. I assumed he moved to protect his life, when his stroke came for my death. But the blade missed my heart by the width of a cat's hair. I made no such mistake with his neck. Just like that, it was over. I dropped to my knees and reached for my potion as his body drowned in a cascade of snow. I tossed the half-empty bottle beside his severed head and said he could have the rest. When he didn't respond, I couldn't help but laugh. All of it, the tracks, the blood, and his legacy, washed away in a tide of white. What you consider a fight, or even a war, is nothing more than a brawl between drunken louts over spill. A great swordsman's talents are wasted in a war. Stray arrows, trebuchets, accidents. Many great warriors have been felled by the blade of chaos. One can't even trust his own side in the haze of war. Who's to say who's friend or foe, when your eyes squint through guises of dirt and smoke? Like your queries, they range from the utterly pointless to the completely meaningless. Why do you defend that who would spit on your face for entering their land? Sovngarde is no different than Cloudruler Temple, a great hall of great fools who no longer walk this plane. Another simple query from a devout simpleton. The answer is tall, green, robed, and uglier than an imp. The Thalmor's tentacles extend all across Tamriel, but in Skyrim, their presence is weak. While they are busy protecting their vital organs, they will bleed out from their wrists with every Justicar I slay on the road below. Cyrodiil, fool, from the steps of Cloudrilla Temple, from whence I came before that, no one knows. A blade who had left the service found me as he descended the steps. To him it was a sign from the divine. In truth, it was just a cowardly mother, waiting for the opportune time and a man with forlorn eyes. Having left the order, his eyes were indeed tainted with sorrow, and for that he pitied this kitten when he should have abandoned it. Yet it was his newly discovered faith in the workings of the gods that inspired him to develop the skills for which I'm the caretaker. The world is full of such tales of fate and coincidence. That's what we burn into our memory. And all the other instances. Every day we live without incident. Those moments are never ascribed to the laziness of the gods. Just forgotten. There's a stag that passed through here, white as a summer cloud. The hunters think it would look better in red. Fools all become heroes when their opponent is a helpless beast. You are a simpleton to assume that at night. I confess, I've killed enough Spriggans to start my own sawmill. I could kill you too and sell the bone meal to my farmers. Be gone, then.
I'm hungry. Maybe today I'll try something new. Like a vegetable or something, buried under an avalanche of meat.
We can smell their feet! Closer! Closer!
They say Skyrim belongs to the Nords. Mostly Nords say it. But I say it belongs to whoever has the biggest hammer.
Your eyes catch my gullet. We keeps it safe. Oh yes, secret stash. No peeking.
I'm glad to see you. All right. Okay.
What's a milk drinker like you doing out here? Go home to your mother.
And here we go!
Yes, my friend. All right. All right. All right. Ifre's blessings. Okay. All right. Of course. All right.
What do you need? Just leave me all the food.
Fine.
All right then.
They say the college has been snooping around Sartal. Mages in the burial crypt. No good can come of that.
Yes?
Let's see here. I have a letter here for you.
Thank you. Here, this is for you.
Looks like that's it. Gotta go.
Come on in. We got warm food, warm drinks, and warm beds.
Aye. Until next time. What are you doing that for?
Food for the thirsty, rooms for the weary. Now this is a temple.
Yes? Let's sate that appetite, hmm? Of course. Have you seen that shrine of Azura? They say the Dark Elves built it after they fled from Morrowind. Not many people interested in recovering some stolen goods. A former associate of mine thought it would be a good idea to disappear with a crate that belongs to me. I want that crate back. I'll show you where to find it. Until next time. Yes? Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. Let me know if there's anything else you need.
An inn. Where are we sleeping? And more importantly, what are we eating?